Hey there, everybody. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to another episode of What's Hot with Sea of Tranquility. That's right, it's Wednesday. New release day here on the channel each and every Wednesday. Today we've got a reissue, because it is a reissue. Contrary to what the record label is stating on the press release, I Need a Star in My Life from Humble Pie is actually a reissue. Granted, it's never been called I Need a Star in My Life. Okay, that's a new title. That's a new title. But if you're a Humble Pie fan, okay, you've been listening to the band for a long time and kind of have collected everything they've ever done. If you start looking at the track list here, you'll notice, that's kind of, there we go. You'll notice that some of these songs look familiar. That's right, because back about 23 years ago, Eagle Rock released something called the Scrubbers Sessions, which is basically exactly identical to this. All right. So, the press release saying, fans of classic hard charge and blues rock take note. A superb collection of mid-70s rare recordings from blues rock institution Humblebee is being released this month. I Need a Star in My Life features studio recordings from 1974 and 1976 with unmistakable Humble Pie vocalist Steve Marriott along with bassist Greg Ridley and guitarist Clem Clemson. Together, this trio experimented with a variety of styles and sounds as they composed several new songs as well as rearranging songs by Solich and Sam Cooke, blues giant Bo Diddley, and others. King Crimson saxophonist Mel Collins even pops in for a special guest appearance. These recordings have been completely digitally remastered and packaged with full liner notes from music journalist Dave Thompson. I Need a Star in My Life is available now in all formats, including CD, digital, and multiple vinyl configurations. So, yeah, again, this is not the first time these recordings have been made available, just so everybody understands that. But if you don't have the Scrubbers Sessions, well, then I don't know how easy or hard it is to get this anymore. I've had this for a long, long time. But if you're a Humble Pie completist and you are not aware of these recordings, basically if you all remember the Street Rats album. Street Rat album, that was basically not the original album that the band recorded for the record label. They went in and recorded a lot of this stuff, and the record label was kind of like, we're not releasing that. You need to go back and give us a proper Humble Pie album. So they did the Street Rat album. They went back in and put together some new songs, and boom, that's what you wound up getting. So this kind of sat on the shelf for quite a bit. And here we've got, this is a pretty cool package. I mean, Cleopatra does some pretty nice packaging on some of their stuff. So here you got the whole story that went behind the recordings of this album and all the sessions and everything. And here you got Steve Marriott on vocals, guitars, drums, and harmonica, Greg Ridley vocals and bass, Clem Clemson on guitars, Jerry Shirley on drums, Tim Hinckley vocals, piano, organ, also featuring, because guys were coming in and out of the studio at the time. You got Boz Burrell on bass, formerly King Crimson, soon to be in Bad Company. You got Ian Wallace, drums, Mel Collins, we mentioned before, on saxophone, Joe Brown on fiddle, B.J. Cole, pedal steel, Vanetta Fields, Clyde King and Vicki Brown, backing vocals, recorded at Beehive Studios in England, 1974 to 76. So it was a long time that they were kind of working on putting this stuff together. Produced and engineered by Steve Marriott and Tim Hinckley. So, and if you kind of look, there are a lot of covers on here. All right, you got The Shake, written by Sam Cooke. You got Mona, Lend Us a Quid. That's a Humble Pie original. That's a really good song, actually. Send Me Some Lovin'. She Moves Me, Man. That's another original. Street Rat. Obviously, if you had the Street Rat album, you know what that's all about. Good song. Captain Goat Cabin's Balancing Stallions. Another original. High and Happy. Be My Baby, right? That's the old classic, right? It seems like everybody's covered that. It's All Over, Bluegrass, Interval, Don't Take But a Few Minutes, Louisiana Blues. That, here's the thing. This album, these sessions, these recordings are not your typical raucous, rowdy Humble Pie. This is a period where they were experimenting with all sorts of soul and rhythm and blues and straight blues and that sort of thing. So, I'm sure the record label were kind of, because the style of the songs is all over the map here. You get some gems, you get some stuff that's kind of like, whatever. There's some crap on here as well. But, it's still, man, you get that vocal. Steve Marriott, one of the great singers ever. Louisiana Blues is hard, dirty, bluesy, heavy. That's your typical humble pie here. You're a heartbreaker. Okay, cover there. I Need a Star in My Life, original. You got Cocaine, not the original Cocaine song, right? This is their own song. I'll Find You, Lord Let Me Hold Out, Ham Bone, and Signed Sealed. All those finishing up the album are all original songs. So it's probably like maybe 3/4 originals, and the other maybe 60-70% originals. All the rest are kind of cover versions. Front cover painting on here by Javier Carmona. It's a cool shot, although I don't like what looks like. I mean, I know that Steve had this sort of mustache in the last years of his life, but it totally looks like a really bad painted on mustache there. But Steve Marriott was one of the coolest ever. I will say this sounds really good, right? You know, these recordings, they have been cleaned up a little bit, but you know, if you already have this, you basically don't need this. But if you don't have this, you need this. If you already have it, you don't need this, because I mean, here, this also was a fairly nice little package as well. Not that I want to go show a competing product here, but you get all the information on these sessions here, so it's really not that much different. Really, all you're getting with this new one is a different title, okay, different packaging, and different liner notes written by someone else, but it's basically the same story. So, but like I said, if you don't have the Scrubber sessions and you are a Humble Pie fan, you're going to want this. You're going to want this, and it's available now on Cleopatra Records. I Need a Star in My Life. If I'm going to give a rating to this, I never thought that the material on these sessions was all that great to begin with. There are some gems here. So you know what? This is a 3 out of 5, just because it's Humble Pie and because there are some gems here, right? But there's a lot of material here. Not all of it's all that great. But like I said, if you are a completist, if you are a Marriott fan, you got to have it. You got to have it in your collection. There's no ands if or buts about it. So yeah, I Need a Star in My Life. Basically a reissue of the Scrubber sessions. So pick it up if you haven't already got it and you're a Humble Pie fan. So that's basically all I can say. So thanks a lot for watching. Visit us on the web at www.seaoftranquility.org. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube. All together, all the damn time. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already and click on that notification bell. We also have the links below to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, as well as our merch page for all sorts of cool Sea of Tranquility stuff. And please do hit that like button before you leave. So thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you soon with more stuff here on the channel, all right? I am Pete Pardo. Take care. Bye-bye.